I never planned to be in front of the camera, but I think this story needs me. There's something about Bali. People don't come here just for vacation. They come here looking for something. Sometimes an answer, sometimes a new experience. And sometimes to have a chance to becoming someone they haven't met yet. And sometimes they're simply trying to leave a part of themselves behind. I think that's why I love talking to people here, because every person carries a different answer to a question that I probably asked myself too. We talked for a while and I realized that her story wasn't interesting because it was different. It was interesting because it felt familiar. She had been asking herself many of the same questions that I still trying to answer. I don't interview people because I expect them to have the truth. I do it because every perspective makes my own world a little bigger. And sometimes someone else's story helps you understand your own. So this is our conversation. Let's see where it takes us. Okay, what question brought you here?
Surprisingly, my job was doing layoffs, and I got laid off January. And after that, it was like pretty much try to figure out what you want to actually do with your life, but don't take too much time because you can't really like survive that long without a job in the States. So anyways, I took a little bit of time to figure out. I applied to a couple of jobs, but nothing really like called to me. And I just ended up deciding one day, I was like, surprised. This also was like super funny because like TikTok has a way of like influencing you. So I just started seeing a bunch of people like, this is what your life can be in Thailand, or like what your life can look like abroad. And it was just a lot of stuff that was like, I feel that I was just stressing out.
What question were you hoping this journey would answer?
I want to learn more about myself. I feel like back home, you probably have this, you fit into this category, or people have like this expectation of you, because obviously you have this expectation as a daughter, you have this expectation as a friend, as a girlfriend, as a granddaughter, etc. And obviously like those people knowing you for your whole life, but who am I without them? So I wanted to find out exactly who I am. And like, I've always loved traveling. I always done traveling with my family, and I then did traveling with my friends, but I haven't really stepped out to do traveling alone. So I wanted to see who am I overall.
Was there something missing in your old life that you couldn't explain?
It's funny that I'm doing this now, because I always said, I told this to my family, I told this to my friends, I told this to my ex-partner, like at any moment. I was like, I always knew that I wasn't meant to stay in Miami or in the States. I saw myself leaving the States. I was born in Puerto Rico and I moved to Miami, but I always knew that I wasn't meant to stay there. And I didn't really envision myself living like in California or in Colorado or something like that. I always like, I want to live abroad. Where? I have no idea. I just know that I'm meant to leave this place. And now I'm in Southeast Asia. Alone.
Has traveling answered any of those questions or created new ones?
So many questions. Definitely, what am I doing? I am still trying to find myself. At the same time though, it's like I learn new things about myself every time that I like meeting new people, like you guys, for example, locals and everything. Like you just learn how to you learn patience for sure. Like the language barrier is like you're gonna have to learn with that. And I don't know, it's just like so many things that I can say, but I can't really like pinpoint something right now.
What is something about yourself that surprised you?
That I had the balls to do this. So, los cojones para poder hacer esto sola.
You're changing the language?
Yeah. Hey, you guys did a whole video in Persian. I'm throwing the Spanish in you.
Did I bring my
I mean, definitely, and a lot of people before I even left, I was like, damn, like you're so brave. And I was like, honestly, like it takes a lot to just like drop everything and everybody that you know and just like pack up your shit and go. So, yeah.
Have you ever felt lost even while living your dream?
100%. I think I'm living my dream right now. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I was like, what am I doing? You're pretty much living out of your savings right now. How long can those savings go? What are you gonna do? You wanted to do something more creative, but like, what is that creative thing that you want to do? You want to get into like content creation, but everybody's doing content creation. So it's like, is the market even like, is it, how am I gonna be successful? Like, what am I gonna do? So I feel lost every day, but I have high expectations of trusting the process. And I think everything is gonna work out at the end of the day.
What does home mean to you?
I feel like home is a feeling. I think we were talking about this earlier. Before I made a decision to move over here, I had the experience of living by myself for the first time and getting my first apartment. And I put so much heart and dedication into decorating it the way that I wanted it. I'm a very DIYer, so I like to make my own stuff to like make it seem more authentic to myself. And at the end of the day, when I finished it, I think I finished it by like December, January timeframe. I finally had everything how I wanted it to be. I was like, oh my God, this is like my dream apartment. This is it. January comes along, I got fired. So I had like 2 months to enjoy my little project. I was like, I literally just sit in the couch, sit in every square inch of the apartment. I was like, this square foot was $1,000. This other 1,000 square foot, that's $500 right there. I was like, let me enjoy every corner of my apartment. And once I like made the decision to leave, I was like, damn, I put so much effort into this place. How am I gonna leave it behind? Like, am I gonna be able to find something else? But then I realized at the end of the day, home is just like what you make of it. It's the feeling behind it. It's home can be anywhere you are as long as you make it feel like home.
Oh, what an answer. What is one belief you have completely changed your mind about?
A belief that I have changed my mind about. I don't think I've changed my mind about this, but like definitely throughout the time has passed, I'm more of a believer in this. I feel like, I don't know if you've experienced this, but like in corporate America or like just working in jobs, like your manager tends to ask you, what's your 5, 10, 15-year plan? What are your goals in the next 5 years? What do you want to do after this? I was like, that's something that always pissed me off so much. And I feel like people also live that not just in careers, but in their life as well. In the next 5 years, I need to get married. And after that, in the 10, I need to have the kids. I need to have the house. I need to have it all. And for me, every time that I got asked what was my 5, 10, 15-year plan, I always found the dumbest thing ever, because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know what I had for breakfast this morning. I already forgot. So I feel like everybody is running on their own timeline. Everybody's life plan looks different. I saw myself in my previous relationship getting married. Now I'm here living in Southeast Asia by myself. So plans change, and I feel like the belief of having your life sorted out doesn't exist, because I feel like we're all figuring it out as we go. Yeah. I think I even like talked to my grandpa at one point where my grandpa's like 72 years old. I was like, oh, I don't know. Like I was just telling, I was like, I don't know. I feel lost. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like 72 years old and I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, and I'm retired. I was like, well, That gives me hope. That gives me hope.
Thank you.
We're all figuring it out. We're all figuring it out.
Is there something you're still running away from?
I don't think I was running away from everything, and I actually got asked this by one of those uncles in the family that are not really uncles. They're like always around. So when he found out that I was leaving, he's like, I just want to make sure that you're not running away from something. And I told him I'm not running away from everything. I just thought that if I don't do this now, when am I gonna do it? There's no better time like right now for me. I'm turning 30 in what, 3 days, 4 days? So I have the health, I have the age, I have everything right now to be able to do this experience. Definitely not running away from my problems. I'm like facing them straight on right now. But I feel like there's no better time like the present right now to do it.
What is one question everyone should ask themselves at least once in their life?
Actually, I don't know if this is a question, but I don't know. But like, I always caught myself at times, like when it would be a time where I needed to make a decision, I would ask everybody around me for some advice, some guidance to see if they can help me figure out what I should do. As like, I have this problem or I'm debating this, I ask everybody, it's like, what should I do? Like, tell me what to do, please. When I got here and I made the decision to come here, I asked nobody. I made a decision and I was settled on my decision. I'm sitting everybody down. Guys, I'm doing this. I don't care what you guys are telling me. I don't care I know I definitely ruffled some feathers for a couple people, but at the end of the day, it's my life. So I need to experience this, and I feel like the moment that some of the best decisions in my life were when I stopped asking people for their opinion on stuff.
That is why living alone makes you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So definitely, I feel like maybe a piece of advice is like, you don't need everybody's opinion to come up to, like, there's a better way to phrase this. I don't know. Don't ask for everybody's opinion on your life, like, overall.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, let's have a tea.
Let's have tea.
When I met Gabriela, I thought this story was about quitting a job. But I realized it wasn't. It was about having the courage to follow a question before knowing the answer. Maybe that's what I'm doing too.